And how is it going? Everyone, welcome to Horizon Chase Turbo, and now I can actually finish what I started some days ago, which is finishing the new Adventures mode. Because, I really wanted to finish this, but the problem is that that new Touhou game released and I really couldn't, so now that I can actually do it, I will. There doesn't seem to be that much left. There's only 5 cars and well, those 2 races there are pretty hard, that is true, but I believe that I will be able to clear them. But anyways, if I can beat this in time, I guess I could, go finish the little that is left to do in Touhou. But if that's not the case, then not, I guess. But that's okay. For now, let's just worry about this. Wait, all of my opponents are my car? Well, that looks funny. Why are all my opponents this little thing? At least this guy is super good to drive. This is the type of... Wow, that was my fault. This is the type of slow car that is very good on the corner, so that means that it's top tier in this game. Because that's the only thing that matters, being fast on the corners. Yeah. And I like this game so much, dude. I really wish there was some randomized mode where you could do daily challenges or something like that. It's such a cool game. When you beat every mode, there is not much more to do. But that's the reason why I'm doing this one. Because this is the only mode that I haven't done. Well, that's because it released a couple days ago. But yeah. A pretty cool game. It also is a game that at times I forget how pretty it looks, Because, it's very easy to ditch the way this game looks like some mobile game or whatever, but I mean, it might be harder to see on stream, but when I'm actually looking at the screen and paying attention to the details instead of just trying to win, it just looks so good. It's such a pretty looking game. Even the simplistic design on the background items like trees and others look good. Look good with the art style. But yeah, pretty good all around. Yeah, I'm assuming that most of these cars that I saw, these are very slow cars, and by extension they are most likely... What? Oh. Yeah, sometimes you get network errors when loading the leaderboards like this. Not like it matters, but What happens if I put inspect? Oh, you can see what every upgrade does. Not like you can install any new one or anything like that. Not in this mode. Also a shame that I never really saved the full playthrough of the normal mode of this game. I never did it for some reason. It's such a cool game. I also don't think I remember saving the tournaments either. Though I do think that I saved an endurance tournament or something like that. That took 4 hours and a half to beat, if not more. Actually, I think it was almost 5 hours. I remember that night. I actually remember that night. Like, I stayed streaming until almost 1 AM, which is something that I usually never do. Still not the longest stream, but I'm pretty sure it was the stream where I stayed awake for the longest time on stream, I mean. No, I should say the stream that I streamed the latest. Right. But no, I think that my longest stream was, I think I was playing Zelda 2. I was finishing the game. Yeah, that was probably my longest stream. With that weird ass game. What a weird ass game, dude. Zelda 2. Really something else. But hey, it was cool. Wasn't a bad game. Well, I mean, if you ignore the fact that it's impossible to know what to do if you don't look it up or something, or someone tells you. Aside from that, the core gameplay was cool. But it was a one and done. I'm pretty sure no other Zelda game is like Zelda 2. I think that's Zelda 2. Well, I'm pretty sure. I mean, the 2D games usually follow the formula of, well, the first one and Link to the Past, and the 3D games seem to follow the formula of Ocarina of Time and company. So I don't think there is another game like Zelda 2 from Zelda, I mean. I don't think that's the case. It's a shame, because it would have been it's pretty cool. I mean, if you take away all the cryptic shit, it's a very good game. Obviously, if you want to play a game like that, there are thousands of alternatives, but... Well, funnily enough, Castlevania 2 is an example of that sort of game. It's just that Castlevania 2 fucking sucks. Well, though to be fair, another problem that Castlevania 2 has is being cryptic. But I also think that moving around Castlevania 2 is also a way bigger pain in the ass than Zelda 2. Yeah, I don't think they release any other game like that one. Like Zelda 2. Oh, look, the leaderboards are back. Wow, did I really did that slow? Holy shit. Or is it that a lot more people started to play this mode? Because damn, that's a bad time. I mean, I'm pretty sure that in one of the leaderboards I managed to get second. And right there, not even in the top 50. Well, maybe it's also the fact that this car is super easy to drive. And not to mention that your opponents are your same car, so you don't have to deal with too much bullshit. Well, in fact, I will say that you don't have to deal with any bullshit. You have the winning formula here. Like as an easy car to, well, an easy adventure to do. It's still pretty weird that the mode is called Adventures, because it feels like when you type that out or when you say it out loud, it feels like you're you're doing a typo, right? Like Adventures mode. Usually it's always called Adventure, even if it's more than one. But this one is called Adventures, plural. 2 of them. Well, 2 or actually like 30 of them. It's 1 per each car. In it. Oh, I might lose this one. I will lose that one. Huh. I paused right when I crossed the line. Is that gonna bug the game? I wonder. Damn, I was half choking, but I think I actually bugged the game. Oops. Well, I also pressed quick restart. Damn. Well, that's an interesting one. Oh, wait a second. No, never mind. Well, alright. That was weird. But yeah, I pressed start right as I crossed the line. You could even hear the finish shingle right there. I'm surprised I didn't absolutely crash the game. Because I think that all that loading that it did in the retry probably was not related to that, but to loading the ghost, maybe. Though I don't know if that will be the case, since the ghost will probably already be loaded, but you never know. You never know how a game works from the inside. It's impossible. Funny thing is that I pressed quick restart, but I'm pretty sure that just doing a regular restart would have been faster. So quick my ass. But that's fine, I'm not in a hurry. Quite the opposite, in fact. I'm pretty relaxed. Want to take it easy. Also, apparently the new skin that you unlock here is that green skin. It doesn't look bad, but it's a little bit weird. Come on. Damn, seems like this one is gonna be a tough one to win. No, it seems that regardless of if you do quick restart or you press retry, it actually takes a long time to do that. I don't know why. No, it's okay. Again, I'm not in a hurry, so it doesn't matter. Probably should try to collect the coins a little bit more, because a free nitro here doesn't seem like a bad idea, though they seem to be hard to spot. A lot of them seem to be pretty close to the inner side of the corners. Well, the inner or the outer side. I think that there is only one set of coins that I haven't picked up, in which case they were on the right side. Oh, it was actually only one coin. Alright, so will I be able to win now? Oh, I have a lot of nitros. Alright. Got him. By a lot I mean 2, but that's a lot, considering the race was about to be over. Damn, I'm surprised I'm getting such bad times. It might be due to the fact that more people play these ones, maybe. Well, we can close it out with the pinky one. Why not? I like how this car is so little that you can overtake cars even going through the middle of them. Does seem like this track has some fucked up corners, but nothing that this little guy can deal with. Probably. I think that like second corner of the track is the one that really fucks you up. Super sharp. It's super sharp. And it comes out of nowhere as well because it comes right after a corner. You don't really have too much time to react to it, but you need to. That was lucky more than anything else. Sadly, I only have one more nitro. I could get the free nitro that I should get here, yes. Alright, things are better now. I think I should use it here. Was also gonna run out of fuel. Not like it matters, but... Oh, and now almost top 10 in. That's quite the disparity. But that gives me that green skin. I don't know, that... I mean, that's probably a reference to something like most of the things in this game, but... That doesn't look very good. Like the default skins look better. So this is the DeLorean, which is the reason why it says we need to go back. Though I wonder what skin you can give to this car. So if you want to reference Back to the Future, I'm pretty sure that the default skin already does that. I mean, it's been a while since I watched Back to the Future, but I'm pretty sure the skin, well, the color of the car was something like this. Wasn't it? What the hell? Oh, this is an uphill. I think that's why we are losing so much speed on Crash. This car is also relatively good to drive, so I don't think I should struggle too much. Wait, there are 4 laps in this track? Isn't this a long track? 4 laps seems like a little bit of an exaggeration. I'm surprised by this uphill because it seems like it has like unique properties. Like it actually behaves like an uphill. So it seems that picking up all the nitro coins is not gonna happen. Seems a little bit hard. skin, but these coins are quite hard to get. Even if you're expecting them, those two sets of coins are very far from each other. Yeah, shouldn't have used the nitro there, that was kind of a waste. I think that it's better to save these two nitros for the end. Probably. Alright. Well, the first place is right there. So that's the skin, by the way. It's a red skin. I think that with a white stripe in the middle. I mean, why not? Right. There you go. It's pretty cool also that these cars actually have a decent amount of fuel. Because there have been so many cars that I used before in this adventures mode that they just run out of fuel. They don't give a shit. They just can't hold the fuel in. He said, I guess you guys aren't ready for that yet. I guess we come from the future. I don't remember how many Back to the Future movies there were. I think there were 3. It was like a trilogy. And I don't even know which one I watched, because I'm pretty sure I didn't watch all of them. I probably watched like 1 or 2. And it's been so long that I don't even remember the plot. Need to get to 88 miles per hour. Dude, you're going 200 kilometers per hour. Actually 250. I mean, I'm not an expert when it comes to the Imperial system, but I will assume that you already went way over 88 miles per hour. You know? Like, even if 1 mile equal like 2 kilometers, which is not the case, but even if that was the case, you will have still quite passed that amount. I don't really think you need to go that fast. Also, I'm noticing that most of these tracks are the mirror version of these tracks. I don't know exactly why. Like, in fact, I don't think I remember exactly seeing a track in this mode that is not a mirror version. I think that all of them so far have been mirror versions of, well, normal tracks, obviously. Well, this is a cool looking track. Sometimes you forget how cool looking the tracks in the game are. Because I mean, the last thing I played of this game was the Ayrton Senna DLC, and on that DLC you play in tracks that are supposed to mimic real world tracks. This one, as you will expect, clearly doesn't. So, you know, it's that sort of stuff. You have the liberty to make them more impressive looking. This one is pretty impressive looking. I think it's supposed to be one of those Hong Kong tracks. Oh, this is the final lap. You can really be fucking around like this. In fact, I have so many nitros that I haven't used. It's one of those cars that for some reason this adventures mode gives you a lot of nitros to use, which is surprising, but you know. Yeah, I think that what really is gonna take longer than any of this combined is just trying to finish those 2 races from that car that I skipped. Those things are so hard, but I'll try my best. Well, when the time comes, not now. The driver should say Back to the Future literally. I thought they will be a little bit more subtle about the reference to the fucking movie. I guess not. Also, hey Luke, how is it going? Here's just trying to beat the... Oh, damn, a rainbow. That looked pretty cool. Yeah, I'm here trying to beat this mode. Well, I will beat this mode. You know, we're in the process of doing so. And that's a lot of rainbows. This is the same guy, this Cafe guy. It's always like either abusing a bug or something. Because he always starts in a different place. Well, or rather, no, actually he's now starting fine. But I think he ends earlier or something like that. Or maybe it's not this guy. I don't know. I wanna throw accusations just because, you know. Wait, I just realized this track, I'm pretty sure it's supposed to take place in Japan. And you can see that the track in the minimap is shaped like Japan. Also, how is it going, Drano? Thanks for the raid. Hey, don't you think that streaming for 9 hours is a little bit too much? I don't know what that game is about rollers. I'm assuming it's a new game. So I guess that's more understandable. But damn, dude, 9 hours? How do you stream for 9 hours? Have you eaten something? It's like Tony Hawk on roller skaters with a gun. Damn. Got my hands all fucked up. I mean, dude. What do you expect? You're streaming for 9 hours. Do you at least eat while streaming? Because if you haven't eaten for 9 hours, that seems like quite a lot. I mean, and I'm a person that doesn't eat much, and I can go a lot of hours without eating, but 9 hours is a little bit... yeah. I don't think I can do that. I don't think my body can go... Well, unless I'm sleeping, obviously. I can actually sleep for longer than 9 hours, but... outside of that... Boom. I took a few breaks. It's the longest I stream in a while. I should be hydrating more with the heat. Well, that's something that I don't really do. I don't hydrate too much. I should do that more, but... like, a lot of people tell me that I should drink water often, but I never do. I only drink water when I eat. Not in between, you know. I can go a day without food, but then day 2 or 3 is unbearable. I don't know what's the longest that I've been able to go without food, but I don't think I want to find out either. I ended up hosting my project on GitHub pages, so I got something out there publicly now. Nice. Make sure to share it whenever it's ready. I mean, use that game dev channel in Discord as well, if you want. I know that I haven't renamed it, but that's because I forgot. But yeah, use that game dev channel. It's perfect for that. Yeah, I know, gotta change it to dev, but I mean, it's alright, don't worry about that. I'm gonna change it later. But yeah. Be sure to share it whenever you want, or whenever it's ready. I'm already first place. Isn't even close to being the final lap. Seems like these competitors are absolute shovers. I like the siren though, I gotta say. Oh, there is traffic. That might be an issue. Maybe if I make the siren sound, they are gonna let me pass. No, I don't think these guys respect the authority. As they should. Fuck the police. Cave Story says RPG 2023. I should stop, but I'm already feeling the urge to play Rollerdrome again. That stuff is so good. You need to rest, bro. Come on. How are you gonna play Rollerdrome if you don't rest? By the way, where is Rollerdrome available on? And is it on beta or something, or is it a fully playable game? Sleep is for the dead. Steam and consoles just released today, I see. You will dream with Rollerdrome? Probably. Wouldn't be surprising. Yeah. I don't know if I like the premise though. I did watch you play like a couple seconds. Like I saw you were skating and then jumping into like a spider-like robot and then shooting in slow-mo. That's what I seen. I don't think it's particularly my style though. That was a boss fight. Most stages are a bunch of enemies. I see. But yeah, well, as you know, I'm not a very big fan of shooters in general. Unless they are like shoot 'em ups, right? Like Danmaku games and shit. But yeah, when it comes to shooter, whether it is FPS or TPS, I'm not really that big of a fan. Even if this one has a Tony Hawk twist, you gotta do tricks to get ammo. That's an interesting concept. But yeah, no, I don't know. I don't think it is my style. I don't think it's my type of game. That's okay. Tony Hawk though, I should play. Though, see, the thing is, I like the Tony Hawk games, but the one I really want to play again, because I already beat it when I was younger, was Downhill Sham, I think, was the name. That it's like a racing game. That game is so good, dude. Wouldn't mind playing the regular ones, but I feel like I want to play that one so much. I don't remember if it was only available on PS2 or if it also was available in the Nintendo GameCube. If it's available on GameCube, I will be playing it there, obviously. Getting the S ranks is brutal too. You pretty much gotta chain every enemy together without dropping a combo and do a bunch of different tricks. Well, it's kinda like Dash Force in that case, where you can't drop your combo because you're not gonna get the double S otherwise. The difference is that here I will assume there is not as much of a focus on platforming as there is on killing enemies. Actual banger game, and I still have 2 more banger games to play this month. Which banger games you have to play this month? What are your plans? Oh fuck. And we start with no fuel, for real? They're a little bit too fucked up. It's only 2 places to replenish fuel. Got some. I need more. Okay, but that's such a fucked up place to put the fuel. I cannot even see it. Then they are trying to do blockades, but I'm supposed to be on your side. Why are you trying to do blockades on me? Are you stupid? Seems like those are the only 2 that are trying to blockade. I don't know, well, they are just going very slow. Not like they are particularly staying still. This is still weird. Also got the Ghost Runner DLC, which didn't come out this month, but I've been holding off for a while. Ghost Runner. But wait, you still haven't told me what the other 2 games are. What are the other 2 banger games? I'm interested. You did? But you say Ghost Runner DLC. Is that 2 games? Guess you said... Or... Ultra... Wait, I actually didn't see that. Like, in my chat, the messages that I see is... actual banger game, and then the next message I see is I also got the Ghost Runner DLC. Like, I didn't see you put Ultra Kill and Metal Hellsinger. That's weird. Don't tell me that Twitch is censoring shit too. Well, but the thing is that when Twitch censors shit, it usually lets me know. I mean, it should be turned off by default. But like, you know, is that message the same one you wrote before? Or did you change the wording or something when you wrote it again? Are we need to exactly the same? Oh, I see. Well, I guess it, well, I don't know what could have happened. Because at this rate I thought that we will start to talk about gardening. I want to do some gardening with Ultra Kill and Metal Hellsinger. But no. Seems like no gardening is necessary. But that's a problem though. Because that's the thing. I wonder how many messages I might have missed if it is a Twitch problem. And that will suck. What if someone in chat was telling me, hey, I'll give you $1 million. You just need to DM me. And that message didn't pop up. Now that will be sad. And again, I probably wouldn't DM them because it's pretty obviously a scammer, but you know. Point is, well, if I miss any of yours, you, Draenor, or anyone else messages, and it's not some stupid shit like what Yami usually says, just type it again. I don't mind. The only times where I ignore messages is because for some reason the chat is too fast, which doesn't tend to be the case. Or when Yami says something stupid. So basically every 2 Yami messages, basically. So yeah. But yeah, fucking Twitch. Well, to be honest, I can say fucking Twitch, but it was worse with YouTube. Because YouTube did it specifically to censor. But Twitch seems like it does it just to be done. Can't believe Twitch censored my secret hamburger recipe. Oh no. What about the Krabby Patties? How are we gonna know how to do them? What about the secret sauce? Or are we gonna know what the secret sauce have now? Unbelievable. We will never know. Krabby Patties. I think that one of these days I really... Oh wait, these are all rookie trucks, I think. Because this is supposed to be a rookie car. I mean, it's literally called Rookie, so you know. But yeah, like... I should buy fast food at some point, dude. It's been so long. As I say before, here there's barely any fast food. Or rather, any junk food. I guess that's more accurate. It's okay to be mad when you read throughs. I didn't say anything about getting mad. So it seems like on your words, you might be projecting a little bit. It's okay, Yami, don't worry. Also, how is it going? Best place to get fast food is local places. McDonald's and all that junk sucks. I don't know. I mean... But that's the point. That's the kind of junk that I want to eat. 'cause it's been a while. Besides, I think that a lot of people that say that McDonald's and shit suck is mostly something that it might be a local problem. At least with the USA, I know that's the case. Like the USA, for what I understand, in those kind of junk food restaurants, they use the worst ingredients possible. You know, like the quality of the shit they cook is so bad. You know. And here that's not the case. Wow, that's pretty nice. This one seems like it's gonna be hard to win. Way too many lap cars, and the first place is running like it's the last day of his fucking life. So this one might be actually very hard to win. Hopefully not. Oh wait, that's the first place. I can't overtake. There is so much shit that I couldn't overtake him. God damn it. Fucking bitch. McDonald's isn't too bad here, it's just that local places tend to be better. Yeah, no, I'm not saying that McDonald's is better than other places. I'm just saying that I really want to eat it again. Like, I miss the flavor, though not McDonald's in particular. In my case, I'm more of a fan of Burger King, you know. Burger King, at least back when I went here, it's very good. But unfortunately, it's been a while since I went there. But yeah, I'm not saying it's better or not. I just want to have a taste again. KFC. I actually never ate at KFC. I know that obviously they sell fried chicken, but outside of that, I don't know how it tastes. I never ever eaten there. At all, ever. Never in my life I eaten there. Oh, fuck me. Got him. KFC is like the only fast food place that serves decent chicken, at least where I live. Not comparable to Popeyes. I don't think we have Popeyes here. Yeah, as Draynot says, I think that Popeyes is something that is very North American. I don't, as far as I'm aware, Popeyes doesn't exist here, unless they opened one recently and I haven't noticed, but it doesn't exist here. And when I say here, I don't just mean the secluded city that I currently live in, I mean even the capital city. You know, even in capital city, I'm pretty sure that shit doesn't exist. You know, I still eat a lot of chicken anyways. Well, in fact, actually, today, for lunch, I actually ate chicken. A chicken pie, to be precise. It was pretty good. Probably had some ingredients that were a little bit unnecessary. and made the pie a little bit heavier than it probably should be. But it was still pretty good. It was still pretty cool. But yeah. Good old chicken. Always there for a good meal. I guess at some point in my life I should try KFC's chicken. The problem is, in order to do that, I will have to go back to the capital city, which is not gonna happen. And if it happens, I don't think I'm gonna stay for long. I mean, for long enough to do something like that, so yeah. Just really hope I don't go back there. But yeah, at the same time it obviously has all that interesting stuff. Because why would those big chain companies invest money in a small city where barely anyone lives? You know. But yeah, if you want that shit, you need to go to the big city. You know, going to the big city means dealing with the shit you need to deal with on the big city. And that's very annoying. Autos Escola. Yeah. Have the Brazilian training car. You know, the other day I saw a Korean streamer play well, I saw him play 2 games, which I was kind of curious about, and I'm glad that I watched him play it just to know that I shouldn't play them myself. One of them being Ghouls and Goblins. That game is... You know, I think that that's one of those games that I don't think it's an exaggeration to say that it's made with hatred. That game is made with hatred. Not just the level design being completely unforgiving or having limited lives to, you know, beat the whole thing, or the fact that the controls are very limited. But it's basically the fact that when you reach the end of the level, the game, you need to beat it again. Well, I mean, it's not like you need to, but you won't get to see the ending if you don't beat it twice. But like, really one of those games that, you know, it seems like it's made with absolute burning hatred. And then there is another game, which is Prince of Persia 2. I actually saw someone play Prince of Persia 1 and I'm like, holy shit, this game is impossible to play unless you actually study it. Right? And Prince of Persia 2 is the same shit. Like, if you don't see someone playing that game before, like, you are completely boned. You're absolutely boned. Because it's pure trial and error. And the worst part is that it's trial and error on a game that has barely any checkpoints, that is also on a time limiter, and with super clunky controls. So I don't know why there are so many people that say that they are super fans of the Prince of Persia games. How can anyone enjoy those games? I mean, I understand that for the time they were pretty impressive. After all, the animation of the main character is super fluid. Well, the main character and everything else. But like, how do you play that game and have a good time? Like, how is that possible? Is that even possible? I don't understand. Like, those games, and you know that I play some very fucked up games that are very, very hard, right? But that game, those Prince of Persia old school games are so messed up. Pure trial and error shit that you need to memorize. And then speedrun it to actually get the good ending. So I don't know, dude. Wasn't there someone here that was a fan of the Prince of Persia games? I don't remember who, but I'm pretty sure someone in my chat was a fan of those games. Like, I really can't remember who it was. Was it you, Yami? Were you a fan of the Prince of Persia games? Be right back, alright. Was that you, Yami? Because I really remember someone being a super fan of those games here. I just can't remember who. So maybe it was you. And if it was you, I would like to ask why. I don't associate myself with that trash series. Alright, so it wasn't you. That's good to know. But yeah, like, I legitimately don't understand how some people praise those games. Yes, the animations are pretty impressive for the time. That's it. That's the only impressive thing. Everything else fucking sucks. Again, I'm talking about the early ones, because I know that there are some Prince of Persia games that are like 3D games. I don't know how those are, and I'm assuming they are also better than the old ones, but like, the old ones, they seem like the opposite of fun. They seem more like a torture device, you know? But they get so much praise. So I just don't get it. I don't understand where that praise comes from. I can understand playing a game when you are little and being like, holy shit, this game is amazing, and it turns out that the game is garbage but you didn't know any better. I can understand that, but I feel like that game receives a lot of praise. A lot of praise? Whatever. Point is, it's not hated enough. Why is it not hated enough? Should we hate it more? Like, there is not enough hate. We need more hate. Well, then again, the fact that it's a game that it's made specifically for speedrunners before speedrunners were even a thing should tell you enough. Prince of Persia for SNES was legit. I don't know what that one is. No, the one I'm talking about is one that on the bottom of the screen it says X minutes remaining. And you needed to jump from platform to platform. The main character was like rotoscope because the animation looks super fluid. You needed to like open doors by pressing traps. Well, you also needed to avoid traps. There was fall damage. Combat is a little bit weird. And you needed to do that in like a very specific amount of minutes, because otherwise you wouldn't get the good ending. Are you talking about those, or are you talking about others? You're talking about those? I don't know what to tell you. See, I don't know if that was on the NES or the SNES. Because honestly, the graphics, if that game is for the NES, that would be very surprising. If that game is for the NES. Because it looks very good. But I don't know. Because, you know, is that sort of... That's the one you're talking about? Dude, how can you say that game is legit? You know that if that game released today as an indie game, because obviously if it released today with those graphics, well, yeah. But like, if that was an indie game that released today, you will rightfully call the game garbage. So, I don't know how you can say it's legit. Again, the only impressive thing for the time was the animations. The gameplay is absolute dog shit. Unless we're talking about two different ones. But like, that game is pure trial and error. You need to memorize the whole game on top of fighting the super clunky ass controls, and then speed run the whole thing as if it wasn't enough to memorize it. Good game? Yeah, alright. Yeah, that's what I mean. You can't take the opinion of these people seriously. Because this is the same person that if that game was released today as an indie game, it will call it absolute garbage. But that's okay. Yami, you really have to be the worst. You have the worst taste in games that I've seen, honestly. Like, I think the only ones that have a taste worse than you are the people that post on 4chan. And that's saying a lot. Look at what I'm comparing you to. Like, I'm comparing you to absolute subhumans. Playing this and saying that. Yeah, that's what I mean. If this game was released back then, you will be sucking on its nuts. But since it released now, you say it's trash. Just because it's new. Again, I want to see what you will say if Prince of Persia released today as an indie game. No, actually, I wouldn't like to see it because I knew you will call it garbage. Like, I don't need to see it. I know for a fact you will rightfully call that game garbage. You know? But that's okay. I don't want to increase my blood pressure, so let's just leave it at that. My blood pressure doesn't need to be any higher. Well, I mean, it's not like it's already high, but it doesn't need to be high. Anyways, I didn't even realize this is the last car of this adventures mode. You definitely wouldn't like it. Stop lying. I don't like liars. Yeah, this is the last car. Well, the second to last car, because there was one that I skipped. I wonder how long that's gonna take. Hopefully not too long. Why will you don't like it? That's the wrong question. The question is why will you like it? And I don't see any reason for that to happen. Wait, who is the first place? Is the old car the first place? Oh, doesn't matter. Both of you are behind me anyways. And this is the fourth race, so the last one, the next one is the last one. Alright. Didn't know this thing had these colors. Seems like a weird color for this thing. Whatever. I also don't know if there are more adventure modes after this. Because it says that if you want to play more, you need to unlock more cars, but I don't know if it's talking about like the DLC car that I don't have, or if it's talking that I need to finish all of the previous ones before I can unlock the next ones. Because not every car is in this mode. There is a, well, calling it a car is a bit generous, but there is one of the playable cars, vehicles, let's just call it vehicles, is the guy that is riding on two motorcycles at the same time. And apparently there is no skin for that, which is weird, because of all the cars, that's the one that will make the most sense to have a new skin. So I don't know if that guy either doesn't have a new car, or I need to beat everything else before. Because it is unlocked. I have that vehicle. So I need to, well, I need to check. I mean, I do have it unlocked, but I want to see. Want to see if there's something else I'm supposed to do. He's in the first place a little bit too far. I mean, I still have nitros, but he doesn't seem to be slowing down. Oh, there you go. Nice. Wait, oh, that wasn't even the final lap. Oops. Well, on the bright side, seems like that guy is staying behind me. On the not so bright side, no, that guy is staying behind me. There is some traffic, but I don't think it's gonna be an issue. And it's not. So, with that comes the actual problem. The car that I skip. That's a weird skin. So, as you can see, it says unlock new cars to get new adventures. So it feels like it's telling me to, well, unlock cars, not beat the other adventures modes. But this is the last one. This is the last one, and both of these races are an absolute pain in the ass. These two races are so stupidly hard that I don't know how long they are gonna take me. I mean, especially when almost every other race I've been able to beat it on the first try. There were only very few examples of races that I couldn't beat in like 3 attempts or something like that. But this one, I think that this is like the 6th time I'm trying this, and I still have not beaten it. And that's for 2 reasons. First of all, because there is snow, and apparently in snow your driving is worse. And because this car is garbage. It's one of those cars where the handling sucks. I mean, you can tell that even easy corners like this, it struggles to do them. It struggles to do corners that are as short as the ones on this track. So that doesn't help. And what also doesn't help is that for some reason, in this set of races, the first place is extremely fast. In comparison, it's not like he's impossibly fast. In fact, I was very close to winning this once and I crashed against him. So it's not like he's going at an impossible speed, but the issue is that he seems to be going faster than what other cars do. Alright. As you can see, it's not impossible, but it's also very easy to lose the lead. That's another thing that makes me say that he's going faster than usual, because he can also recover the lead very well. Oh, damn, I actually got it. First try. Well, first try of today, I mean. And there is a lot of people that did this faster. I guess struggling with this is just my problem. But that's not the end. This is the other one that it's, or at least that I remember being a problem. What position did I end up here? Because I think I remember finishing 27. Okay. You know, there are a lot of other cars that are clear. Well, a lot of other people that finish faster than me. It seems like it's actually a me problem. That's okay. I can deal with it. As you can see, in this one it's also raining. And the fact that it's raining, it's a problem. Because just like snow, it does make your car a little bit weird. As you can tell, this track is mostly corners. So there isn't much room to use the nitro without kissing the wall. Or the wall or one of its decorations. Or both. Oh, damn. Wasn't expecting to get the nitro there. But as you can see, I need to let the accelerator go. Because if I don't, you are gonna hit the wall. Oh, this is the last lap. I actually did need to hurry there. I thought I was exaggerating and I fucked up, but no, I need to hurry up. Yeah, as you can tell, the issue is that, like, the only time where you're kind of allowed to use the nitro is at the beginning of the lap. But if you use it at the end, you're most likely gonna crash. Maybe I should do the same thing that I did in the previous race, which is using the nitro at the beginning and overtaking there, and somehow keeping the lead until the race is over. So that means keeping the lead for a whole lap, which is quite hard. Dude. How can you struggle doing that corner? Like, even cars that are not specifically like the best on handling can turn on corners like this without needing to lift the accelerator. Like, come on, bro. The only good thing, I guess, is that the start of the lap you can pretty much just burn 2 nitros and you most likely won't hit anything. But if you try to do it anywhere else, you're dead. Maybe I could do it like before that big, that long corner there, but not in this final section. Doing it, I mean, I'm already crashing even without using nitro. I didn't mean to use the nitro there, but I just collected the coins. Oh, wait, I don't have any more nitro. Are you kidding me? I actually used them all? I don't believe you. I thought that I got like 6 of them. Did I really use them all? Oh, alright. Especially because not only I start with 6, but I also pick more up as I go, so... in. Holy shit, alright. That's quite a surprise. That's alright though. It has to be. I guess I should limit the usage of nitros on like 2 per lap. since there are 4 laps in total. I mean, if you use the nitros at the beginning, you're gonna have enough to reach the end as long as you pick up the ones that are in the way. That zigzag kills me. Well, that's the problem. I do need to pick up the nitros that are there. So otherwise the strategy, it kinda doesn't work. Alright. There is... okay. I think what I could do here, since I have 3 nitros remaining, is using 2 of them at the beginning and another one here. And I feel like that should be enough to overtake the first place. I want to believe, at least. Oh, wow, I even get one here. Does seem like this is the chance. Wow, alright. Unless lap cars get in my way. It might not be my chance. No. And it's so hard, dude. Because even when you take the lead, you have to keep it. And in this absolute mess of corners with this piece of garbage of a car, it's just so hard. God damn it. It's like probably the worst combination possible. This track plus rain plus this car. It really has to be the worst combination possible. Well, actually, no, it's not the worst, because this is not the worst car. It would be worst if it was with the Batmobile. Now, that car is really garbage. The only reason why I beat all the events there is because they were easy. But yeah. Try to do this same event that I'm doing here with the Batmobile, and there is absolutely no chance to win. Not at all. Also, the engine of this car sounds quite weird. I mean, it doesn't sound bad, it just sounds weird. And I also miss the nitro. Somehow. Alright. Well, I have one more nitro, but pretty sure I cannot use it here. Yeah, if I used it there, that was bound to happen. Maybe I should have waited, but the problem is, if I were to use it here, you don't have enough time to recover. You don't have enough time. Damn, I actually will need to try hard this. I expected that, though after I saw the previous race, I'm like, I shouldn't have any problems, but no. This one is a problem. This one is an actual pain in the ass. But I will do it. Even completely letting the accelerator go, I almost crash. Shouldn't be spending this many here. Yeah, that was kind of a waste. I mean, only one more left. Oh wow. Or I get that one. Kind of unnecessary. Considering I completely wasted it. Wow. As if I needed to go slower, you know? As if I needed any less speed. Jesus Christ, dude, this is terrible. This is gonna be terrible to beat. I mean, it already is terrible, but I don't know how I'm gonna do to beat this. Because I mean, you can say something like trying to get lucky that you don't get any traffic in front of you, but I don't think that really matters that much. Also, the first laps shouldn't matter that much either. I mean, in the first lap, the first place is rubber banding his ass out of here. So those don't really matter. It's like starting from the third lap where it actually matters. So I think that I should save all nitros until then. Like as soon as the third lap starts, maybe we should start using them. Him, dude, even it just pisses me off that this car sucks so much. If I was losing with a car that wasn't garbage, I think it wouldn't hurt that much. When the car doesn't do anything to collaborate, it's like, come on, dude. Jesus Christ. How much slower you want me to go? Aren't you supposed to be a racing car? Well, at least a sports car. This particular skin makes it look like it is a racing car, but it's not really the case. Alright. That's the first place, by the way. Use 2 nitros. That's another thing that this mode has. Most of the guys that are on first place basically don't just save 1 nitro, they save 2, you know? In most of these races, the first place only saves 1 nitro for the end. This asshole saved 2. And it's usually not a problem in any other race, but in this one it's devastating. But at least I was close that time, so I think that my strategy is correct. Save the nitros for the 2 last laps. But as you see, even if you save it for the end, you cannot use it right at the end. You need to use it before that. But he will use them at the end. That's the issue. And he won't crash because it's the CPU, obviously. But it wouldn't do something like that. I think that at this point, after seeing this corner so much, I should blame myself for not reacting to them, but I don't even think that it's that I don't react to them. I do react to them. It's just that it's the car that doesn't react to them. Well, I should know that beforehand, as I say, that this car is garbage and you need like an offset, basically. You need to understand that you need to turn way earlier than what you will do with an actual car, an actual decent car. Wow. Nice. The issue is that now this first place still has the 2 nitros to spend, I'm pretty sure. See, like here, I'm gonna wait to spend the nitro at the final straight, but well, even if that accident didn't happen, I'm pretty sure the final straight is not long enough to... It's just not long enough to overtake. Damn, dude, I really don't know what to do. It seems completely hopeless. Not to mention that it's also it's a relatively long race compared to a lot of other ones, you know. Why did you use a nitro there? Don't use a nitro there. It serves absolutely no purpose other than wasting a nitro. Don't do that. So a lot of times, it seems to be worth to use a nitro just to overtake the car that is in front of you. Because if you don't overtake it with a nitro, it can be pretty hard to properly overtake them. That sucks, yeah. I agree. I agree, Mr. Driver. That was probably too late. Still got it. I have quite the advantage here. The question is how long this advantage is gonna last. Probably should have used the nitro there. I actually got it. Barely though. I think that guy was super close to me. Yeah, actually less than half a second close. I'm surprised that actually so many people got this. But hey, there it is. I think that's the end of this mode. Because even if there are other cars that somehow don't appear here, I don't think there's anything else. Like it says, unlock new cars to get new adventures. But if you actually go to the selectable cars, well, I could go on the world tour, it doesn't matter. You select anything. I have all of them. In fact, there are 33 in that mode, and I have, well, there is 35 in the stage selection. This is the one that I was talking about. This weird ass vehicle, right? But it's not there. And this one is also not there, but because it's DLC. So I guess I am done, after all. I guess. Well, at least I've been able to get it. So yeah, there you have it. Adventures mode completely clear. Wonder when they are gonna put the skins, the playground skins, because these skins are new. They are not the ones that were in the playground mode, so I don't know if they are even gonna put them. Probably not. But hey, at least that's that. So shishis for the Adventures mode. Yes, I do wanna quit. There you go.